Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you could join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels, space and chance! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Napoli didn't expect this, that's for sure. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Can he latch on to this? Maya. Cullen. Out to the right. Interesting ball. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Jagrova. That's Taylor. And it's Martial. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Taylor ploughing. Can he finish? It's in! And they've got their lead back.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Taylor. He's in a good position here, and he was alert to it. And that interception was most necessary. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Danjuma. Out to the left it goes. Crosses it in. Cleared away. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Taylor. steaming on goalwards. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Monza take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. Monza, well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Monza, pressure already building up here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Played out towards the right wing. Martial. It's Martial! And more and more and more. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Monza blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Look at the space here. Very nicely done. And the first half is done.
Siamo in svantaggio ma non ancora sconfitti. Possiamo sicuramente rimontare.
And the action is back underway.
Napoli can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Cullen spread out to the left. Threads one in. Cross goes in there. And that should be the keeper's. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Danchuma. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Taylor. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Gets into some space. And he gets rid in a hurry.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand, towering header! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Sostituzione per il Napoli. Numero 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 23.
He's had it taken off him.
Il numero 39. Il numero 46. Attenzione, un cambio.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, look at the space here. And he'll shoot here! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Napoli still have the cards to affect this game. Gets away from his opponents. And he's had a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Great leap! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
And here's Giroud. Giroud was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Giroud. He has a goal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now, who's going to be first to this? Smoothly does it. And no, he's seen through all of that. It's a pretty loose pass. James.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Giroud, played out to the right. And there goes the final whistle. Napoli thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Napoli never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine